Good morning, everyone. Today is October 1st, so happy October, everyone. Although I don't know around what world things are not as fall weather as they should be. So actually, here I go again. I have to remove Facebook channels and re-add them again. This is just not fun here. Sorry. Boy, I should give another extra minute to allow for all these stupid changes. I wonder why this is. It's so strange. All right, so I'm adding both destinations again. All right, let's start this all over again. Now that we are finally reconnected to Facebook here. Welcome everybody to October 1st. We have higher than normal temperatures right now, which is kind of good, but we're going to be going into fall weather pretty soon. It's kind of exciting. I can't wait to get out my comfy clothes. Yay. And decorate for Halloween. That's always fun. I know it's a lot of people's favorite holiday other than Christmas, things like that. We did a big fair this weekend. It was a 2-day fair over in Janesville at the Holiday Inn. It seemed to have been a great success. A lot of people came. I'm putting out there for anybody who's vendors too, and you want to be involved. I believe by next May we are going to be putting one together, a spiritual psychic fair, holistic healing fair, probably in May, and it's probably going to be in Madison. And then there's going to be another one, most likely in the Beloit or Janesville area. And because the person who will be helping me lives up that way also. And Madison hasn't seen us for a while, and it's usually a good place to have one. So if you're close to that and you want to be on the mailing list, let me know. But the best thing to do is to follow me on Facebook, because I will be announcing things there as well. And of course, I will always announce it here on my podcast. So, interesting little topic this morning. First, I want to say good morning, Dreamweaver. Good morning, Colleen. Colleen's here early today. Yay. Letting everybody know, warning them, if you have not seen it, about the little wonderful signal that's supposed to go off on the 4th. This is something that I commented too. It's one of the things. This is Pray America, but I got it on different things. But phones across the U.S. will sound alarm on October 4th. Should really read up on this, because for anybody who has heard about the sleeper agents, that they asked Siri how World War III or IV, I don't even know what world war we're on right now, how it would happen and when it would happen. And sleeper agents are going to be woken up. So most likely this could very well be the people who had gotten the shot. Maybe people who've gotten the upgraded shot could be set off and more affected by this alarm that's going to go off on the 4th. So time will tell, and hopefully you'll remember. Maybe there's some way you could record it, but we don't know if it's going to disable things either. So I went and I invested in those a Faraday blanket. I'm going to go put Lucky in the bedroom, but a Faraday blanket or Faraday cage is something that will protect your batteries and electronics and stuff like that, because if the EMF pulse hits them, they become disabled. They're permanently ruined, from what I understand. So I did go get myself some blankets, so it'd be big enough to cover I have all my batteries in one case and stuff like that. And I went and bought myself a wind up and solar radio. Get prepared, people, because I don't care what you think. This shit's for real. I mean, the war is coming, and what better way to succeed at war than hit us with something you really haven't seen happen before. So the prediction is Russia and China are going to both hit us, and China is going to be the new ruler of the United States. Now, if you go back to all like Nostradamus, Sylvia Brown, all these people have predicted war and how it was going to happen. And all of them say that the United States is going to lose this one and they're never going to return to their former glory. So it's going to hit us and it'll hit us hard. And God, we do not want another country taking us over. But if we're completely paralyzed, so if I were you, get ready whatever way you can. If you're a gardener, for God's sakes, do indoor gardens because it could hit us anywhere from November to early spring, like as early as March. So could even hit us, I don't know what they're going to be doing on 10-4 is the thing. Like everything's A-okay. I think they're just testing that their signal could be broadcast everywhere. It may not do anything to anyone. So, but it's a test. The test to see if them infiltrating our electronics and everything does indeed work so that they can hit us wherever. So some people were making comments about putting your phone in a microwave because it won't be able to, I guess, receive the radio waves or won't be able to reach you or something like that. And I commented that I invested in a Faraday blanket. So invest in whatever you can, but right now we only have 3 more days to find out what this is all about, but the real test will be coming later on. Anyway, just wanted to give everybody a heads up as I get heads up. Whatever is real, but at least I'd rather be protected and safe and taking whatever precautions that I can. I mean, if they find out that we know, they might try to change things up to throw us off and not believing anything this is real. But you know how it is. Have you ever known a person or place or company that's ever been on the up and up with you when they're trying to do something underhanded? They're going to try to cover it up, right? Because the more unaware you are, the unprotected you are, and the more they can succeed. Does that not make sense? All right, so just wanted to pass that along to everybody. I feel like it's my duty as a person that's been put here on this earth to help mankind in some way to deliver these kind of messages. So take it with a grain of salt. If you believe it, you believe it. If you don't, you don't. It's all good with me. It's up to you. I'm just letting you know if you have the possibility of taking precautions, what could it hurt, right? All right. So enough of that. My name is Jade. I'm the Violet Sage, and I'm here to bring to you weekly forecast. And the weekly forecast covers everyone. So listen up and see where this might affect you in your life. And hopefully it resonates with you and you have the ability to make any changes that may be necessary for you to live a better life or prepare, just kind of like what I was just saying for this. So prepare for your own future, prepare for maybe how things might affect you and you might think about them, making sure you're not these people who sabotage their own life by being maybe stubborn or whatever. So that's why we like to do these readings, to try to give you a heads up of the energy to come so you can be well prepared and better informed. All right, so here we go. So let's see. Good morning, Mama. I know, right? It is all scary. Now, it gets even deeper, and I'm not even sure if I want to cover that aspect. But for those of you who are believers, it's said that this shot or whatever is to alter our DNA. Many doctors have come forth and have quit their job. Could you imagine putting all that money out for school? This is your livelihood, and you quit because you absolutely won't be a part of what they're trying to do. They change your DNA. It's like God no longer recognizes us as humans, so then we don't have our place when we go to evolve or ascend. So they're trying to entrap us here. I mean, if you think of all the space there is out in the world, and, well, we are somebody's food, just like a fish is somebody's food. An antelope is a tiger's food. We are these other aliens' food, and this is like a big giant cage for them, so they can keep us all here, and we can't ascend. What better way to keep your food fresh and alive, right? Anyway, that's a disgusting thought, but all right, I'm going to go back to why I don't like horror movies, because if you can think it, you can create it. So we are master creators. We are godlike beings. So if anybody can think these horrible things to do to us, anything is possible. Literally, anything is possible. So beating them at their own game is also possible. So there's always hope and there's always defeat. Which end of the spectrum do you want to be on? So that's a powerful message this morning. Sorry about that. How happy October 1st, right? But I keep getting these messages that pop up about October 4th. So I just feel that it was important to talk about that a little bit because I'm sure many of you have also gotten that messages on your cell phone. So be careful with your cell phone on October 4th and where you are, what you're doing, whatever protection. I don't know. You get a Faraday blanket, maybe you wrap it around your head so it doesn't affect your brain waves. I mean, I can think of a million things to try to do to protect myself on that day. All right. Morning, Auntie. Everybody's quiet. Nobody wants to talk about that. Okay. So let's go on to the messages for the week. So the message today is also the day that we pick our winner for the month. Is October 1st. So if anybody does wish to donate today or to get a reading, readings are by donations, except for me, doing that shake of the day thing. So if you are wanting a reading for sure, if you donate, you get put into the drawing that gets drawn today. So just let me know what app you used and we will enter you into the drawing. The drawing will be picked at the end of the podcast. All righty. So I'm going to try to use some different cards. I still have my other cards packed away, but they're real close by so I can get them. But we are going to use, which deck is this? Oracle of the Mermaids. Pretty outside of the deck, huh? Oracle of the Mermaids deck. All right, Spirit, what is the message that's best going to help everyone today, this week of October 1st, 2023? What message is best going to help everyone? Help me pick the proper card. Let's help everyone. All right. Someone needs that sanctuary. Good morning, Michelle. Welcome. We have sanctuary, privacy, inviolate personal space, respected boundaries and taboos. So not letting anyone cross your boundaries when you really need that private space. Sometimes you just need to refocus and regather your own bearings. There seems to be a lot going on in everyone's life right now, so this is completely understandable. So create your own sanctuary as well if you have not created your space. If people keep, there's a lot of Klingons in our life. A lot of people who are always pulling at your energy, like me, I want answers, I want this, I want. But if you need, I need downtime. Like yesterday, the fair kept telling this girl, she just did like a class and everything. And she came back and she had been doing readings. She goes, oh my God, I've taken on so much energy. I really need to eat. I said, I got spray for you. She goes, no, I need to eat because I'm hungry. She says, I'm hungry and I'm getting angry because I'm hungry. I said, okay, I respect that. I understand what you mean. I know I get hangry too. I get very snappy if I'm really hungry and I haven't eaten all day because I'm so busy running around. So don't let people intrude upon your space. Privacy is important, especially when you're trying to really refigure out your goals, refigure out your purpose, refigure out which way you're going to get to your desired destination. All right. Let's see what else we have. All right, what deck shall we use today? We haven't done, I'm not sure if we've done Divine Circus in a couple of weeks. So Divine Circus. I'm fine. Thank you, Michelle. A little tired. If anybody knows me, you can hear it in my voice. I've been doing a lot of talking this weekend. We sold a lot of spray. I had to make more. I had like 24 bottles of almost of each, and I think I'm down to maybe 8 bottles left of each. So talking to everybody about it. Everybody wants to know what's in it. Everybody wants to know what it's about. So, whew. All right. I'm going to pull 2 out of this deck. This is Bright Baby. Now, Bright Baby means that, sometimes you might be a newbie at a situation or a job or whatever, but doesn't mean that fresh perspective that you have isn't better than what anybody else has in store. So just because you're new at something doesn't mean that your information, your ideas on a situation aren't going to be valid and probably better than people who've been doing it for years. So it's always good to maybe express your opinion or maybe act on something when you really feel like, I really think this is going to work. I mean, it's never been tried before. I know all these other people have done this, but I really feel like this is the right way for me. So maybe you have to honor that and do what the right way you feel is for you. Unless it's something you've done a million times and it hasn't been right, maybe check again. It might be something else that this Bright Baby is trying to tell you. So let's see. Pull up 40 here. Just because you're a newbie doesn't mean you're stupid, okay? Simple truths will help you most right now. Complexity is the mind at work, whereas the heart sees with astoundingly accurate simplicity. Don't worry about the details, the hows and the wheres and the whys. Those answers will come in time. For now, all you need to do is get back to the basics of what is true. And for you, that means stepping into the light. So doing what's right, stepping, all right, the road less traveled is what I'm going to use as an example of that. Road less traveled does not mean necessarily that it's an easy one, but that's how things have gotten done before. Maybe that is really how it works, and it's a good starting place. Doesn't mean that's where you'll end up, but you just have to keep putting one foot in front of the other, and eventually everything gets done. So don't overwhelm yourself. Life is overwhelming enough as it is. I really feel like I need to at least read one more paragraph of this one. It seems to be so important in so many people's lives right now. When a painful or confusing feeling grips your mind, situations can seem more complicated than they need to be. The Oracle of Bright Baby tells you that the best and brightest way through even the most apparently complex issues is often the simplest. Saying no, stepping back, voicing your truth, having patience, acting when you need to do so, asking for help. Simplicity can assist you in taking steps day after day until the issue has resolved itself, just as naturally as night melts into day. To heed the healing truths of Bright Baby, you are asked, even if just for now, to drop the complex adult explanations, justifications, interpretations, and stories. What is the simplest version of the story you are dealing with in your life right now? And how can you act on that simplicity with truth, compassion, and authenticity? If you aren't sure, you can get to simplicity. If the confusion seems too great, the Oracle brings you confirmation that a blinding flash of clarifying insight is on its way. Make sure you don't discount the insight as being too obvious or simple. Oftentimes, the answer you need is right under your nose, just waiting to be discovered, and also as plain as the nose on your face. That is awesome, right? That is so cool. I love this card. This is, wow, like really accurate right now. And I personally know people who need that one. All right. So I said I was going to pick 2 of these, and why not? It seems like they're going pretty good. Thank you, Michelle. And if you are new here, please like, share, follow, hit the notification bell, especially if you are on YouTube. YouTube cannot see the people on Facebook. Facebook cannot see the people on YouTube. So if you're on Facebook, please follow. I know I had to set up the ways for people to donate on Facebook. I'm not sure how to do that yet. And this is like the first year in like 6 years I've been out of Facebook jail. So I have to reinvestigate everything now. All right, Spirit. For everyone, what's the best card? Oh my. All right. So got some really interesting cards here today. Oh, wonderful. Okay. This is a good one. Duke of Shadows. So a lot of people are dealing with their shadow side right now. A lot of shadow work is being called for. A lot of people need to dive into what makes them tick. How have they been self-sabotaging their own life? Also being able to use your dark side to your benefit and benefit the light, not just the dark. So incorporating the dark side of yourself with the light side, using it when it's necessary is the key. You don't want to be walking on eggshells on an edge that makes you this person nobody wants to be around, but yet you want to be able to use it constructively to help people and help yourself. You have been there, you know the shitstorm when you see it, you know, that kind of thing. So I'm going to go ahead and read to you what the book has to say about that. It's a really good card. Now, give me 1 second. I got to turn on the fan. I'm hot flashing. All right. Whew. Wow. Mm-hmm. Hopefully the fan will reach me. Yowza. Must be getting warm outside the next few days. All right. So, Duke of Shadows. Cunningly clever am I, helping you discern the truth from the lie. I remind you that half-truths may seem to be whole, yet in the shadows is information yet to be known. When the time is right, the light shall be bright, and confusion will give way to understanding. Again, I think I'll read the first paragraph. The Duke of Shadows brings you an invitation to patience. That's a hard one for most people. It is a cautionary card, not to inspire concern, but rather to inspire curiosity. There is more to a situation, person, opportunity, or even an apparent absence of activity or success than meets the eye. You can imagine it being like the universe has another card up its sleeve and is yet to show its full hand. The Duke of Shadows indicates that a process has been set in motion, but is under the radar of your awareness. Something is happening, even if that doesn't appear to be the case. But just like a seed starts to grow into a plant deep in the earth, apparently invisible and yet very real, you are being subjected to invisible but real forces of growth and healing at this time. His appearance signifies that the bigger picture of what is happening right now is not fully available to you. It will be in time, but for now, Duke of Shadows reminds you that what you are seeing is not the whole story and is not the final verdict. That is so perfect. Oh my God, I love this card. All right. Wow. All right. I'm bookmarking these. Okay. That was really good. All right. So let's see. What is the next card? We're going to pick one more. Which one more are you? All right. I'm going to pick a tarot card. All right, Spirit. Help me to pick the proper card that best helps everyone in their path in life and help me to interpret it properly for everyone that needs to hear it. Thank you. Everyone for the show is one. Oh my God, I love it. I must say, it's one of my favorite readings here. All right, we have the 10 of Cups. The 10 of Cups is one of the best cards in the deck. This is having all your hopes and dreams coming to fruition at the end of this course and at the end of this battle. I'm getting, for some of you, even though this is supposed to be for the week, I think 3 weeks is going to be the conclusion of this, where you're finally going to realize that your happiness is at your fingertips, or you are in complete control of it, or you're actually living it and can't believe it. So for many of you, this card is coming. It may not be here yet, but those who've really been working hard, there are so many of you that are in the midst of transformation. Many of you on this show here have been in the midst of being either forced to move, needing to move, or whatever the case may be. So you may not be in your happy home within that 3 weeks, but I think within that 3 weeks, you're going to hear about your new place, or you are receiving all the help that you need to achieve your goals and desires, or you feel the universe has your back because it's been showing you right along the way. So you're going to be coming to some really positive realizations or living the dream. That is like such a fantastic card. And when I was pulling this card, it was flipping over in the deck to come right side up. So for you, some of you right now watching this, it could be that the card was reversed, that, you know, you're watching your hopes and dreams kind of go out the window, or you don't have enough faith in it. Well, it's time to get faith. That this is going to be really important at such a crucial time in your transformation and in life as we know it right now, because the whole world is topsy-turvy at the moment, and it really needs positive input and positive energy fed into it so we can all succeed. That is an awesome card, Dreamweaver. And I know it's got you written all over this whole reading of a lot of people I know. So it's like, wow, this speaks volumes. That's why I'm bookmarking this in case some of you aren't on the show today. Maybe I can talk to certain people about the reading today later. So yeah, these are some really, really good cards. So you see, manifestation is possible. I don't care if it's worked for you in the past or not. You know, I mean, this teaches you, you know, you're still alive, right? So things obviously have come to be, but maybe not always in the way that you wanted them, but maybe in the ways that they should be. Life is here to teach us a lesson. It's not all fun and games. It certainly is not that. But we can make it better by the way we observe it, how we utilize it, and what we do next. So no situation is always exactly the same as the previous situation. So work with that. And more people, especially if you're watching the show, you know, energy is energy. Energy is moldable, changeable. So you have the abilities to mold and change the energy. And everything that you've learned before now is just that. You learned something. So what are you going to do with it now? You could be doing the same thing, but you're looking at it differently, or you're putting different energy into it this time. And so therefore it will have a different outcome. So I hope that has been of some help for everyone today. That is pretty cool. I really like that. All righty. So we are going to go ahead and I have not pulled a trinket in a while, so I'm going to do my little bowl of trinkets here. All right, Spirit, what's best going to help everyone in their path in life today? Oh, my God. You just can't make this shit up, I swear to God. All right, so this is the bat. And I'll tell you what, in the readings I've been doing this past week, I've been seeing the bat a lot. The bat is death and rebirth. So many people are losing things in their life, including our minds, right? But there's a death that has to occur so the other part of you wakes up. Or, you know, the old has outworn its lifespan. It's outworn its meaning in your life. So a new one has to come forth. Could be a living place. It could be a job. It could be a way of thinking, eating, living, socialization, friendships, relationships. All sorts of things are indicated with this. The sky's the limit with the bat. That's pretty cool. All right. Wow. This is good today. Love it. All right. Now for the big trinket. All right, Spirit. What else does everyone need to know for this week, especially of October 1st, 2023? Anybody know what this is? I got to unfold it. The only way I could fit that trinket in my box is the scissors. It's time to cut ties. This is exactly what the bat means too. Sometimes I know personally, again, this weekend, talked to a lot of people. There are people who need to do some serious cord cutting. Um, Cord cutting, cutting ties, cutting things out of your life that don't serve your higher good or purpose anymore. Is your bad habit costing you too much money? That money needs to be going elsewhere. Um, it could be shopping. It could be drugs. It could be drinking. It could be smoking. It could be the way you're eating. It could literally be anything. What is that habit? Is it naysaying is a bad habit? I mean, what do you need to cut out of your life? Stop it and think and redo things. Again, it's coming out of the dark, transforming it into the light, getting those really new ideas, even though it's new to you. New things are always scary to people, but it's time. It's time. So cut the crap out of your life and bring the new into light, because the bat is here, the scissors are here, you can't make this stuff up. All right, on to the stone. Interesting, everybody is so quiet out there. I don't know if I freaked everybody out in the beginning or what. Okay, so time to pick the stones. What stone is it going to be for this week? What does everyone need to know, Spirit? What stone is best going to help them in their path in life? Where is that? Oh, I see what it is. This is a bloodstone. This is an African bloodstone. It's just made a little different. I don't know if I have a real other bloodstone in here. Anyway, you need this for health and healing. There's I don't know if you can see the color in here, right? This is all red specks in here. So the healing, your body needs healing, your mind needs healing. If there's any bad habits that you have going on that are preventing your body from healing, if your body heals, your mind becomes sharper. And for everyone, you must drink a lot of water, because it does help your body. It helps your body flush toxins. It helps lubricate your back, your muscles, gets the brain flowing again. Also, you could be taking some supplements maybe for some brain fry when you're, I think it's linoleic acid that actually helps lubricate nerve endings, things like that. Probably ginkgo biloba and all that other stuff. But anyway, we have the bloodstone, which is really nice. And we'll go ahead and ask Google what they have to say about bloodstone. All right, so what are the metaphysical properties of bloodstone?
According to Charms of Light, it heightens intuition and increases creativity. It is grounding and protecting. Bloodstone draws off negative environmental energy, helping to overcome influences such as geopathic or electromagnetic stress.
Oh my God.
It stimulates dreaming and is a powerful revitalizer.
Wow, so we might need that after 10-4. Sorry, I'm just going to keep going back to that. Woo! But anyway, if you are under stress, we were just talking about the nerve endings and stuff like that. Wearing some bloodstone can really help you get through a very trying time that's already kind of frazzled your body. Maybe you've been being bad to your body. Maybe it's just the thought frames. Maybe it's a situation you're about to go into. So wear that bloodstone. It's going to be very helpful. And there's a lot more to it. What are the properties for bloodstone? What is the manifestation of bloodstone? Let's see. Bloodstone rituals center the fire energy. Despite its rooted healing, bloodstone red flecks imbue with a fiery nature. Fire, much like blood, ignites life into action. Using bloodstone to manifest desires can be done with a fire ritual. That's interesting. You could always look that up. What signs can wear bloodstones? I would think all of them. Bloodstones are traditionally prescribed as one of the birthstones for the zodiac sign Aries, and is also assigned to one of the birthstones for those born in March, along with aquamarine. Those born under the sign of Libra and Pisces can also benefit from wearing bloodstones. I think everybody obviously can, or I wouldn't have got it pulled. What is the myth behind it? What happens if you wear bloodstone? Yeah, well, wearing a bloodstone opens a gateway to its metaphysical properties, allowing individuals to benefit from its grounding, protective, and healing energies. Whether as jewelry, a pocket stone, or during meditation, bloodstone can enhance vitality, courage, and balance. So you can wear it every day, you can charge it, you can do all kinds of things with it, but you can look it up online because there's a lot of information about that. All right. And I'll take 5 bloodstone, please. Yeah, I like it. That's good. Wow. This is such a wonderful reading. I'm taking all of this in, and it has moved me. Awesome. Awesome. I love it. It is a good reading, man. I'm gonna save this one, I think. All right, let's see. Something I don't always do, and please don't mind my voice. I've been talking all weekend, and I have a very sensitive larynx. We are going to go ahead and do the practical, which is spell deck 100 spells for love, happiness, and success. I think we can all use a little something right now. All right, Spirit, what is the best ritual or spell or mantra or whatever it is that will help us through this week and these transformations and changes that everybody is going through? Now, new moon. So this is a new moon spell. I might have to pick another one because actually, if everybody, we're under the influence of a full moon right now. And I was at the fair. I was so upset because I couldn't do a podcast on it. I was so busy getting ready for the fair that I forgot a full moon was coming up. I'm staring out my room window. I'm like, oh my God, I could be doing some manifesting and making moon water right now. I was like so upset. It was so bright and so clear. Oh my God, it was beautiful. All right, so new moon candle consecration. If you're looking for love, perform this rite and you will soon find a lover to satisfy your need. On the night of the next new moon, take 2 pieces of rose quartz and place them on the floor in the center of your bedroom. Light 2 red candles and use this affirming chant. Beautiful crystal I hold this night, flame with love for my delight. Goddess of love, I ask of you, guide me in the path that is true. Harm none as love comes to me. This I ask, and so it shall be. Ooh, that is cool. We need one for other stuff that's going on right now. So let's just pull another card. All right, Spirit. What does everyone need here, especially to get through these trying times? Their transformations will help uplift their energy and help guide them to what they truly desire. Help me pull the right ritual. Best help them in their path in life. Okay, well, this is what I'm getting. Kind of not quite answering me, but new moon. Everything's about the new moon right now. So I guess this new moon is going to be a powerful one. New moon flower power. This flower-infused potpourri is wonderful for clearing the way for the new in your life and planting seeds for the new moon beginnings. Flower ingredients you'll need is rose, snapdragon, marigold, carnations, and glycolamin. I know there's a different way to say that. Place the flowers, and you better do it now because fall's coming. We're going to be losing our flowers, so you won't have to feel bad about pulling them out and utilizing them right now. Place the flowers in a bowl and then sprinkle them with a few drops of geranium, clove, and cinnamon oil. Place the mixture on the south point of your altar, or if you're doing this outside, south point outside, for the duration of a full lunar cycle from new moon to new moon. That's a nice thing to do for the whole month then. So for me, if you don't really have, the roses are probably able to find. Carnations, I don't know. I can't say that last one, but I think I have that in my backyard. So You just take some petals of that. Doesn't matter if they dry or whatever. And if you have maybe any essential oils of these things like rose or marigold or something, carnation, even I think they have oils of. You could always use the oils if you can't find the flowers. But, anything with your intention attached to it works just as well. So anyway, that's some good stuff for new stuff coming into your life for what it is that you do desire. And I did ask for that, right? So that's what they gave us. And hopefully that will help some of you. And hopefully you took a screenshot. If you did not, you could always go back to this later. All right. So I believe that's all I'm going to do for today. That's a lot. I know a lot of people are going through a lot of stuff. So we are going to go ahead and move on to that chance again for anyone to make any donations. And if you'd like a reading, make sure you post your question with your donation. But I'm going to go ahead and pull a number right now. I got my dice. So I'm going to go ahead and pull a number, and I'll tell you from what to what here. Which dice do I pull out of the box? And when you do post the number, also post a question with that number in case you are picked. That's not right. There we go. All right. We are going to pick a number from 1 through 12. And you can only pick one number, 1 through 12, and post your question alongside of it. While I clean this up, it'll give you a chance to post your question. Woo! All right. I see everybody posting a number. Come on. There it is. One and one card, please. That's funny. It's cute, Mom. Alrighty. Is that all we got here? Wow, did we lose everybody already? After there was 8 people watching at one time. All right. It's all right. Here we go. We're gonna shake the dice. I'm gonna give 10 more seconds before I roll this dice for any other numbers to come in. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now don't forget this is on a 30-second delay too, so not that I said it that way, but so by the time it gets to you, I'm already rolling the dice when I say 1 on your end. But since I just did this little bit of talking, I think it's safe to say it's time to roll. All right, let's see who wins. Number 8. No one's got 8. Oh, no. So we have 6 and 10 that are the closest to 8. Yes, I'm sorry. I forgot to even say that. See, I'm really so into bringing this information to everyone. I asked for those thumbs up. I asked for donations, but I'm really, truly not all about the money. It just helps me to afford to bring this to you. But it's because I really love helping you. I really love doing this. And sometimes I give away the farm and I shouldn't be, but I love it. I truly love helping people. And I think it shows. Those of you who know me know. All right. Hit those thumbs up, like, share, subscribe if you're on Facebook. And follow if you're on Facebook. Subscribe and hit the notification bell if you're on YouTube. I don't know if we've lost people on Facebook or what, because I'm not seeing anybody on Facebook. So, all right. We have Stacy and Dreamweaver. Go ahead and post your questions for me, please. Is there anything specific you'd like to know? You guys are the closest to the number 8. 8 was the winner. I love that number 8. This means prosperity. So if you see the number 8 and weaving your life, that sort of thing is really kind of cool. Stone, please. I knew she was going to say that. All right, Spirit for Stacy. She wants the stone. Where's Stacy? Stacy Benson. What does she need to know? What's this week or even this month? That's going to help her path in life. Oh my God. I pulled it again. Now you heard me rustling these stones. I was really stirring them up. So you got bloodstone again. So this is definitely the one for you too. I think everyone watching today is definitely in need of this bloodstone. If you would like, I will go ahead. I'm going to pull a card for you too, since we already heard about the bloodstone. But I'm going to let Google say it again. No, I hate when I hit the camera instead. What are the metaphysical properties of bloodstone?
According to Charms of Light, it heightens intuition and increases creativity. It is grounding and protecting. Bloodstone draws off negative environmental energy, helping to overcome influences such as geopathic or electromagnetic stress. It stimulates dreaming and is a powerful revitalizer.
I'm going to see if African bloodstone says anything different. What are the metaphysical properties of African bloodstone?
Here's a summary from Crystal Addictions. African bloodstone and healing. Calms the mind. Alleviates confusion. Encourages swift decision-making. Helps to heal emotional wounds, heartbreak, sorrow, anger, and internal pain. Revitalizes our energy and creates a clear path forward, and more.
Wow. Love it. All right. Woo-hoo. Let's see. Card for Stacy. All right, what card goes with this for Stacy today? Man, if I knew that I was at that fair yesterday, I could have got more bloodstone. I personally have a couple nice pendants of bloodstone for Stacy. All right. Actually, Stacy, you got 2 cards that want to come out for you. Patience, please. And one of those cards for the week was talking about patience as well. What you're asking for is coming about. Have patience, as there are unseen factors that need to occur first. Good advice. See, what's the next one? Sorry, my eye is itching. This is definitely good for you, Stacy. Express your individuality. Allow your true self to shine because you're awesome, and that is what's going to draw to you what you truly desire. So just being yourself, being authentic in any of your situations. Don't need to lie or express yourself different to fit whatever you think someone else needs you to fit into, or whatever the job requires. I think they're going to like your own personal flair, whatever it is that you're going for. So I leave that with you. Hope that's been of some help. Okay. I can't think of any questions, so if you just pull a card, I will take whatever else they would say about my situation. It would be greatly appreciated. All right. I went blurry. Is it still blurry, Mom? You're welcome, Stacy. Huh. It was nice and clear on my end. How interesting. All right. I keep thinking stone for you, but I think we've already got the stone for you, and I got the perfect one for you last night as well. So we're going to skip the stone, and we're going to pick a couple cards. Actually, I think a trinket. All right, Spirit. For our Dreamweaver, what does he need to know, especially for this week and this month? All right, these 2 came out. Boy, my butterflies are sure getting beat up over here. Boy, and all these are good. I know you're very nervous and concerned, and I understand that. But I have a feeling you don't need to be. But I mean, You need to be concerned enough where it's motivating you to push forward and do what you need to do, because you are at the beginning of transformation right now. Transformation is definitely key, and you're going to have freedom from your situation, freedom from worry. The bird is a good thing. You're going to be able to see things from a higher perspective, but it's your job to look at them and your job to utilize them. But this is the freedom. So, freedom from the place where you're living, maybe freedom from the way you feel about it, freedom from worry. I'm not sure exactly freedom from what, but obviously it's going to be a good thing. Just all the print is blurry. Is it still? All right, let's see when we see a card. All right, Spirit. I really hate when that happens. And I don't have like any other tabs open either for this to happen. Spirit for Dreamweaver. What does he need to know? What's best going to help him in his path in life, in his situation right now? Please help me pick out the proper card for him. How's this? Your desire is within reach. Have faith as everything is working in your favor. You know that unforeseen factor card that came out before? I think that's really important. Yep. And another card that's popping out of the deck. Okay, we got travel. An upcoming trip proves to be life-changing in positive ways. So whether you actually go somewhere or if it's the moving aspect, or maybe if you have to travel somewhere to go check out a new place or something like that. But whatever it is that you go, or a place that you're visiting, or that move, the new place you're moving to, I think it is going to be life-changing in positive ways. Exactly what it said. I think it's going to be so much better than what you left behind, and you're going to be kicking yourself for being so overwhelmed by the situation. So good things are coming. Print is still that way, huh? I'm afraid to hit this again because it might make it worse. It might shut it off altogether. So print blurry. Sometimes different side of the camera is better. It's like crystal clear for me on my end. It's really weird. Sorry. That's the best I can do. So anyway, the new is definitely going to be better than the old. And I'm stating that I really totally full-heartedly feel that for you. All right, so I hope that has helped, my dear. All righty. So what we can do right now is anybody, it is the time to pull our winner. Anybody else making any donations, let me know now so I can add you to the cup. We will pick our winner, so I have time to do your reading. Winner, chicken dinner. Right? Okay. You're welcome, Dreamweaver. So I don't think it's going to be a Carla. It's going to be something else. All right. So here we go. I'm not seeing that anybody else wants to make a donation, so we are going to go ahead and pick that winner. Hopefully these people are tuned in, because you only have like a week or two to claim it. Because I have no way to reach you. I'm not sure if you're on my friend list or anything. So Diana Huell, I think you were new to us last week. So you won the free reading. Are you here today? And hopefully if you get a chance to look back on this, you have a week to go ahead and claim your reading. So hopefully by next Sunday, you will get a hold of me, Diana Huell. You last made the donation, got your reading. It must have been last week on 9/25. All right. There's the winner. We still have a couple of minutes, so if anybody has a question that can be answered by yes or no, we have another little thing here, pendulum wheel. So I can do a yes and no for you. I know there's lots of yes and no questions out there, so let's have one. I have to leave early. Thank you, Colleen. Awesome, awesome. Don't forget, go get yourself a nice big honking piece of bloodstone. Maybe 5 of them, right? I might actually have some for sale. I have to check into that. I got to start carrying some stones. I haven't done that yet. I've reorganized my store area. If I can get rid of a lot of stuff, if anybody can on Facebook, I think is the only way I can do it, unless I do some sort of live here on YouTube, and I'll try to do that also. Every week I am going to go ahead and do a clearance sale on a certain batch of items in my store. And they're going to be probably at a ridiculous price, but I just need to clear space for things that I do want to carry and things that I create and make. So stay tuned for that. So if you're not following me on Facebook already, please do so, because Facebook will probably hear about it first. And then if you aren't following me or hitting that notification bell yet, and subscribing here on YouTube, please do so you don't miss an opportunity at some really nice but cheap items. All right. So anybody got a yes or no question? If not, I mean, I only got 3 minutes left anyway, and it's all good. All right. Not seeing anything, but that 30-second delay thing. La, 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 la. So don't forget to, and the word, I'm not exactly sure how it's spelled, but I think it's spelled how I say it. Invest in a Faraday blanket or a Faraday cage. They have Faraday phone cases also. And it's, I guess it's spelled Faraday, Faraday, but it could be, different, but that's how it's pronounced. So you can maybe do a Google search for stuff or look for things. I mean, I could just find it on Amazon, eBay, stuff like that. It's always good. So if you get hit by an EMF wave, shock wave of sort, even maybe solar flares might even strike us as that too. It's good to protect your batteries in your mechanical devices, because it'll knock out cars and everything. So if you want to save your cell phone, not that that might work for communication, because if it knocks out cell phone towers, it's not really going to help us anyway, right? But you've got CBD, right? CB radios or something like that. Those sort of things that will come in handy. Well, hi, Lucy. We are actually just getting ready to sign off here. What I could do for you is, all I'm doing right now is I'm just going to use the pendulum at the end of the show and do a yes or no question for you. So if you have something that you can ask that can be answered by yes or no, I will see what the pendulum has to say for you. So you got like a minute to post your question. And for those of you who are signing off already, much love and light to you all. We'll see you again next week. Let's see, next week. Yep. It'll be on Sunday as normal. My next fair is going to be in Waukesha on the 21st at the Elks Club, Springdale Road. So if you want to meet me in person, that's where you can come. And it's usually from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. As I am on street, thank you, in refuge. Just want to know if I will be accepted. All right. Spirit. For Lucy Lou Toretto. I think that's how you say it. For Lucy Lou Toretto. Will she be accepted wherever she is applied in her situation? Wow. We got a maybe for you. We don't even have a yes or no on this one, so I guess it's still up in the air. You're still either being considered, or maybe they didn't review your information yet, or maybe it's between you and somebody else. So this one is not written in stone for you yet. I'm so sorry that I cannot give you an answer to that. That's great news, Mama Donna. You're welcome. And I'm sorry, dear. So, but just keep the positive thought, because you can manipulate the outcome by keeping that positive thought, like they're going to accept me. They're going to accept me. That sort of thing. And just feeding anytime that you are maybe listening to some happy music and things like that, that's when you think about it and think about it going in your direction. So you can help to manipulate this to the outcome you desire. So use that, okay? And I best of luck to you. I really hope that you get what you need. All right. Much love and light to everyone. See you all next week. Namaste.